Alright, so here it is. The update, the patch notes for today, which is May 13, 2021. So let's take a look at the patch notes. So, general. From 5.13 to 5.17, classes will be on sale in the Zen store for 20% off. Okay, it's nice. Good sales. French and German localization fixes. Good. For those of you who do not know, localization is sort of like translation, but a lot more goes into it. A lot more work about making sure not only that is it translated correctly, but it makes sense based on the location. It's a really cool process. I've actually read like a 400-page book on localization. It's pretty cool. New Summoner's Draw. When a creature is summoned, you will not redraw that creature until it dies. If you have 5 or more creature spells in your deck, you'll get double gold from ordeals and stories. Okay, so this right here is exactly what I like to see in an event. This right here, this first section, is, in my opinion, I would say very likely to be designed in a way to see if this works. So what they're probably doing is making this happen so a bunch of people build this deck, and then they can see if this is how it's supposed to be designed. Because right now, basically no one's playing creature decks. They're just not very good. But they may be way better if this is the case. If this is how you build them, and you never redraw the creatures, then they may be way more awesome. Because you're like thinning your deck to make sure that you get the awesome spells over and over again. So I would not be surprised if this was something that they were thinking about actually changing and implementing for the game. If you have 5 or more creatures, that's just a really cool thing. It's just incentivizing you to do the thing. All right, content. Benalia Ordeal, Flight from the Cabal. Civilian had a health buff to help with their survivability across all difficulty settings. Cool. All right. Tolaria's Story 1, Like Minds. Resolve the bug where some enemies were not scaling as intended. Sure. Fixed bugs. Okay. So, I was sort of hoping that this would be the mid-May update. But it looks like it's not. So, we may get the mid-May update the 20th. So, this is, I guess, just a really short update on that. 50% extra bonus rewards this weekend. Great. Yeah, I mean, sort of just not a ton here. Yeah, there's a couple things on sale. They're testing out a new format to decks, but no new content, which is unfortunate. No plans, no communications. I mean, that may be all saved up for the mid-month, because I know that they really try to soup that up. Hopefully that comes next week. I would say tune into next week. If there is a big patch, you will hear me be really excited about it. But if there isn't, I will be very disappointed, because there really isn't a ton to do. I want to talk a little bit about something else that I found in this game. This is just sort of like a general thing that happens in this game, and I'm going to just take a moment to talk about it. Games, you want to feel good while you play them. And there are a lot of opportunities in games to do that, because it's like an art form, right? Like, making games is art. And art is supposed to make you feel good and be awesome, right? But there are a lot of opportunities in this game that should be successes. They should be like, yes, I have finally achieved that goal. However, they often become like really large disappointments, right? So, for example, I have two big examples of this happening. So the first of which is the Dimir Assassin class. I did all of the grinding. I did 50 levels of Battle Pass. I logged in every day. I did my dailies. Blah blah blah. So I get this Dimir Assassin class, right? And now I have to downgrade all of the content I'm doing, or else I die every 2 steps. Like, literally any minion can kill me in 1 hit. And like, it's supposed to be a feel-good moment, right? I'm supposed to be like, yes, I got the Demir Assassin, I finally did it. And now all it is basically like, great, now I have to grind this dude up for 30 levels to even do the content that I was doing anymore, which is unfortunate. Yeah, just really sad. The other thing is these rewards. I was thinking about this the other day, and like I have been working so hard to get these two spells, Creeping Plague and Banalish Marshal. These spells seem so cool, right? Like I can't wait to give all my creatures +1/+1. I can't wait to have another awesome spell so that I can change my blue-black deck to just upgrade it just a little bit, which is so awesome, right? And I just got this awesome new black-blue card, right? So I just got them, but I can't use them, right? Because so much of my power is based on loadout score. When I get these spells, I need to go out and grind for a who knows amount of hours so that I can level them up to rank 7 or rank 8, wherever I am in the game, right? Like, it's just so unfortunate that it's like, yeah, I finally got the spell I got, but I can't use it for another 12 hours of grinding. Oh no. So let the victories be victories. I mean, my thought on the spells off the top of my head is don't base spell drops off of actually owning the spells, right? Like I should be able to get spell drops for all the spells that I get, and then when I finally unlock the spells, then I can just level it up. I'll spend the ether, like that makes sense. Like I have to spend something to level it up. But the fact that I won't be able to level it up until I go and grind and then get this thing or spend a bunch of gold on it. And even if I do spend a bunch of gold, I have to like plan around it, right? I have to do all this math about saving up my spell token or my trade tokens and do a bunch of math on the gold and make sure I'm able to buy that many things and blah, 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 blah. Like, make it easy. Make it a success. But yeah, so that's just kind of my big beef at the moment with that kind of stuff. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in this game. Don't get me wrong. Like, but like, we you know, that's some feedback that I'd love to have. I'd love there to be just successes in the game. All right, cool. Well, that's going to be the end of the YouTube video here. So come back next week, and hopefully there'll be some content. I would really love that. All right, bye.